Alright y'all, so at Club Alpha we offer two different types of headlight bulbs, D3S and D5S. My car and most non-quadrifolio models of the Giulia and Stelvio are going to be equipped with D5S bulbs that are 25 watts from the factory. The cars with the upgraded Bi-xenon headlights that have the upgraded high performance lights are going to be equipped with the D3S 35 watt bulbs. These are not interchangeable and you cannot swap them out. You have to buy the one for your headlight. But there's good news because they do make, and we do at Club Alpha, we sell D5S 35 watt lights, which are what are considered a Xenon HID upgrade, and that's what we are going to review in this video. So right now, real quick before we get started, I'm going to show you guys how to determine whether or not your car has D3S or D5S headlight bulbs. So yeah, right there in the bottom corner of the headlight cover is going to be the D5S or D3S letters etched into the actual glass cover. And same thing on the other side, so you can tell on both sides whether or not it's a D5S or D3S. Sorry if that's not coming in focus for you guys, but you should be able to see it. So that's how you can tell what kind of headlight bulb you have. So when you're on Club Alpha and you are checking out, make sure that you go out to your vehicle and you check that you have the D3S or D5S, and you choose and purchase the right bulb. Okay folks, so the first thing you want to do is you want to create some space between the tire and the actual door to the headlight bulb here. So if you can, just jack up the car. If your car is lowered like mine, I'd say jack up the car. That creates some artificial wheel gaps so you can get your hand and some tools in there. If your car is on the OEM suspension, you should be able to do this without having to jack your car up at all. For those of you who are lowered like extremely low, you might have to take your wheel off. Hopefully I don't have to do that. I'm not lowered too low, but from what I can tell, I think I have plenty of space to work in here. So once you've got the car jacked up safely and the wheel is drooping, first thing you're going to want to do is locate this headlight door right here. And it's got two retaining pins. It's one, okay, and then there's another right up here. You want to take those off with a flathead or maybe a body retaining pin tool. All right folks, so once that's out of the way, you can pull the little door off. It just pops right out and you can see the back of the headlight, and there's going to be this rubber weather seal. So just go ahead and pull that off, and then you should be able to see the actual headlight bulb right there, where you can go ahead and pull it out. So it's really simple as far as pulling the bulb out of the socket. You simply rotate to the left. All right, it doesn't take a bunch of force, just rotate to the left, and then you'll hear it click and you'll pull it out, and it's still attached with a wire right there. So you'll go ahead and detach that attachment point, and you'll hook up the new D3S bulb. All right guys, it's nighttime now, as you can see, and the time has come to install the new headlight bulbs. These are the DS5 type 35 watt 6000 Kelvin color, so this should be ice white, pure white. The color that came with the car, if we look at the old headlight, not sure it's going to tell us. This is the old headlight. All right, DS5 12 volt 25 watt. Doesn't tell us what the color is on here, but usually the OEM lights come at like 43 to 4600 Kelvin, so a lot more yellow and less white. This new bulb should be very, very bright white. So we're going to go ahead, always make sure not to touch the actual element itself. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to install it the exact same way that you pulled it out. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to reattach the cable And it should pop right in just like so. It's now reattached. And then when you reinsert the bulb, because we had to turn it to pull it out, you're going to reinsert it slightly turned to the left. You'll feel around, it'll go in, and then it'll click in to the right. So can't really get the camera in there. I actually can't see it with my own eyes, but you can feel your way in there. And just remember that since it was seated like this and we had to turn it like that and pull it out, to uninstall it, you're going to have to put it in just like that and then turn it back to reinstall it, and you'll feel it click as it seats into the car. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll do both sides. Okay, y'all, so that took no time. It was literally just as I said. You put in, and you put it in a little bit to the left, feel around, you'll feel it seat in there, and then click it on to the right. Don't force it, take your time. You don't want to mess anything up in there. Trust me, it'll go in. So first thing we want to do is we want to replace this weather seal right here on the back of the headlight. There's not really any particular way it goes back in. You just kind of put it over the hole. So that's seated back on there. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to replace the little access panel right here. And you'll see how it goes on. It's got some like sandwiching tabs that hold it in place. And then you can take your original push pins here and you can seat them in place. And then once that's done, you just pop them in and the headlight has been replaced. So we're going to go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll do a review of the view and the performance of the lights. Okay, y'all, so it is a great improvement over OEM. Granted, those headlight bulbs were 4 years old. Those were 25 watt, these are 35 watt, right? So putting out more light. And just for comparison's sake, this is my Mercedes GLC 300 that has great lights. And you can see the Alfa is now brighter than the Mercedes. So that is fantastic. And if I go ahead and toggle the high beams, they work great. So I think it is a very, very good upgrade, worthwhile upgrade, absolutely. Now you can see both these lights. The Alfa is definitely brighter now. Alright, y'all, going on a test drive, and Lord, these lights are absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can see everything. Now, this street is completely dark. On this part of the street, there's no street lights whatsoever. As you can see, they're, for whatever reason, down here they are turned off sometimes. Sometimes they're on, but tonight they're off. And the lighting is so good. Absolutely fantastic compared to what it was before. I feel like I can see everything that I need to see. In great detail too. Let's see. Let's test these high beams a bit. Look at that. Look at that high beam. I can see everything. Look, I can see the tree. I can see into the tree. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so let's do another high beam test here. Wow. Wow, it's like, it's like a football field away that I can see. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah, about a football field away. It's closer now, obviously. That is crazy. I can see to that far building, like way over there. I can see all the way over there. Look at that. That is incredible. Holy smokes. Granted, I can't see a lot of detail, but holy cow. That is seriously impressive. Yeah. Okay, so we are basically we're about to merge onto the Autobahn, and wow. I mean, look at that light. Look at the light coming off that car. This is great. I feel like I can see the entire road. Like the light illuminates the whole width, the whole span of all 3 lanes. Like, it is very, very, very good. I want to show you guys the high beams, but I also don't want to freak out or blind anybody, make them think that they need to get out of my way. But the high beams are very, very, very good. Let me just create some distance between me and the next car, and I'll flash the high beams. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's a high beam. Look at that. That's incredible. That's great. My car probably thinks I'm an a-hole now, but I mean, that is some great coverage. GTI just went past me. That one had pretty good lights. I was at a stoplight next to a newer Porsche Taycan or Panamera. I couldn't really tell. Kind of looked similar. And neck and neck with it at a stoplight, and my lights were the exact same brightness and throw as that car, which is probably brand new. And this car is a 2018, so definitely an upgrade. Definitely an upgrade. Breathe some new life into the car. So for all of you who have a Giulia with the 25 watt system that is really underpowered, even for a 2018, the 25 watt lighting system really just does not do the car justice, and in some ways you could even argue is a tad unsafe. If you have the 25 watt system, please upgrade to the 35 watt DS5. Yeah, that's going to be it for the review, y'all. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Club Alpha reviews and things, more merchandise and other parts that we'll be reviewing and coming out with. And I'll see you guys in the next video.